All right, Coach Keppel, big win this last weekend, 35-34. Let's talk about that game.
A huge win. I mean, couldn't have been a better day in Magnolia. I mean, family day. I thought the activities on campus went great. Mule gating, the largest crowd I've ever seen over there. Stadium on our side was full. People were into the game the whole game. It was an exciting game. Like I'd tried to tell people leading in, I knew it was going to be a tough game for us. They had a good football team. Southwest did. They had a lot of returners coming back. Had key guys back. Their quarterback, very good player. Had some really good receivers. We expected a tough game. We got it. I mean, they got on us early. Got after us pretty good, and we had to play catch up all night. And was able to catch them late in the game and made for an exciting night. Great win. Still says a lot about our football team's character that we're not giving up. And so we're just tickled to death to be 3-0 right now.
All right, so in both conference games so far, it's been a come-from-behind win.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about those fourth quarters, and the Mule Riders just don't seem to be giving up.
Well, that just tells you about your football team, what's down inside. I mean, a lot of teams have the mentality of giving up, when they get behind, and that's a little bit of the thing we've been trying to fight against since I took over here 4 years ago. Is that mentality because it had gotten into the fabric of the football team and mentality of our football team here, and those are hard things to change. And basically, the only way you can change is that guys move on, and you bring new guys in your team, and that's what we've done. We've brought in some real good talent on this football team, guys that believe they're winners and play like it, and so that speaks very well for us as a football team. It speaks well for what can happen for the rest of this year too.
All right, had some guys make some really big plays throughout the night. Talk about some of those that stood out.
Well, obviously Tyler, of course, sticks out first. I mean, he was the GAC Player of the Week offensively this week. 5 touchdown passes. Anytime you throw 5 touchdown passes, I don't care who you're playing against. That's a great night. But of course, a lot of guys went into that. He was making good throws, but on the other end of that throw, you got to have guys catching the ball and making tough catches. I mean, Montel Hardeman made some great catches. Jack Brown, great catches. Obviously, Ralph Thomas stood out again, making some people miss and actually embarrassing some defensive backs from Southwest and made 2 great touchdown runs. So, Brooks White caught balls, Paul Walker Hall caught balls, Carlos Brown caught. So we spread the ball around to a lot of different people, and we've got a lot of talent out there. So that's good. To get the connection to throw 5 touchdown passes, you got to have receivers doing their job. Obviously, you got to have time. Starts with our offensive line. Our offensive line has been playing really steady. You got seniors in there like Lance Castleman, been in our program from the start. Jeff Bordelon, another senior, young man transferred in here from Northwest Louisiana, has spent 3 years with us, and then another senior, Andre Molden. Those 3 seniors have really been, playing solid football for us, and have been good leaders on our football team. We have some very good young players, with John Miller and Jonathan Greenidge to finish out the offensive line there, and then their backups. We got a solid group there. So to be able to get those passes off, you got to have time, and on the other end of those passes, you got to have guys that can make a catch and make a tough catch when they have to. So offensively, those are I obviously talked about a lot of people, but it all has to come together. It's got to mesh together. I mean, defensively, Mark Spate stood out again, another 11 tackle game. That's a big game for anybody. Malcolm Walker, another big game. Obviously, DeMario Thomas picking up the fumble and running it as far as he did was huge for us. Right at the end of the game, Nick Davis getting the interception to solidify the win was another big game. Obviously, out there right now, Donu Nam is playing solid coverage. Quan Warren is playing very solid coverage on their corners. So a lot of good things on our defensive side of the football.
All right. Of course, defense did allow 34 points to be scored there. What are some things you need to work on the defense for this week?
Well, we just got to shore up some just subtle things. And, you say subtle. I mean, they scored 14 points on us pretty quick the other night. And, it got to a situation where a defensive lineman doesn't get in the proper gap and it just comes out clean, and that's what happened to us. So we got to shore up some of the little subtle things. Fundamentally, guys got to be in the right places, know their run fits, and so those are the things that we are really going to work on this week to get that all shored up and hopefully have a lot better performance. I thought we started off slow defensively. We made some nice adjustments from a coaching standpoint. Our guys responded to those. And in the second half, it was a much better performance. I mean, you look at the points they scored, 14 right off the bat before we hardly even knew the game started, and then we threw an interception for a touchdown. There's 21 of them right there. So, I think our defense as the game went on got better and better.
Okay, so you're going to Monticello this week. It's on the road. And let's talk about some things you're preparing for against Monticello.
Well, Monticello, we haven't been there yet since I've been here, so this is our first trip over there. It's been a long time since I played at Monticello, and Coach Jackson's done some nice things with the program there. You can definitely see a different mindset as to what they're doing with their program and their recruiting and the type of kids they're bringing in, and obviously, offensively, their quarterback position presents a little bit of a problem because they got two different guys playing the position in and out. So they bring two different elements to their offense. They have a nice core of receivers. Their offensive line looks pretty solid. Defensively, they've got a linebacker transfer in from Nevada that's playing for them. He's a good-looking young man. A really good transfer defensive lineman from UCA that's playing for them. And they play a lot of guys. They're a little young in the secondary, probably as big Achilles heel as you can find on them. So it should be another good contest. I mean, our league's so even. It's so evenly balanced. Nobody has any great, overwhelming advantages in recruiting or money or size of school, anything like that. So GAC is going to be a great league of good football.
All right, so the confidence that comes with being 3-0, you're looking for another great weekend this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, winning breeds confidence. I mean, winning is huge, and for us to be 3-0 right now, we're just trying to build on that. Obviously, UAM's trying to get off of a losing streak they're on right now. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They won their first game against College of the Faith, a team that was just starting football, and but they played a very impressive game going down to Northwest Louisiana. And playing them very tough. Probably should have won the football game and let it get away from them. And their last 2 weeks playing Harding and East Central has been a tough stretch for them. I know they're expecting or wanting to get well against us this week. We hopefully won't let that happen. So has all the ingredients for a really hard contest.
All right, it's the Battle of the Timberlands, the first Battle of the Timberlands, and we'll hope to bring home that big trophy.
Yeah, I definitely would like to bring home the trophy. We went over there and played them a couple years in the Boomtown Classic. They won. And then the 1 year we don't play in the Boomtown, they come over here, we win, we didn't get nothing. So I'm ready for a trophy out of this game. It's always been a long, rich history of a rival in South Arkansas back in the Arkansas intercollegiate days. You have the Henderson-Ouachita rival. Back in the day, you used to have Arkansas Tech and UCA. They're close by rivals, and we're the two schools in South Arkansas. That was a natural geographic rivalry. Makes for a really good contest, and adds a little excitement to the game.
All right, Coach, we'll hope we can show off that trophy right here next week.
I hope
and
so.
We will talk to you then.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.